This can be a good time for DC fans. This can be an awesome time for DC fans. We have a great couple of movies coming out. We have Aquaman, and we have Shazam and Wonder Woman. But what do people do instead? They complain and moan, and it's like, well, we're going away from the Zack Snyder vision, or they'll add something there, or they're just not happy from what we get. And yeah, it's sort of disheartening, because fans should be really looking forward to these films. We should be really looking forward and supporting these directors that have made these films. As I said in my last video, James Wan actually asked Zack Snyder to really to hold back on Aquaman so he could tell his story. They're all trying to be a team there to make the best movie possible. But yet sometimes some people find time to put it down because it wasn't the universe that Zack had done, or Aquaman is too colourful and stuff like that, or Shazam is too funny, even though Shazam cannot be anything else because he's a 10-year-old boy. It was always due to be that. They couldn't do it, the dark version way, but Zack did plan to get lighter. Okay, so as I say, as you know, if you follow my YouTube, you know that I'm a Zack Snyder fan. But I'm a DC supporter first. I need what's best for DC. Zack Snyder was best for DC, yes, and so are all these movies. But not only the movies. We've just seen a great trailer for Teen Titans on a streamlined service, which the bad thing about it is I wanted it to be on TV. And we see Robin saying Batman, which was brilliant because he needed some reason to leave there and go to Teen Titans, and why not be discord between the two of them? And we see Raven really being a scary little hero. Hawk and Dove, I believe, the other two characters were. Cyborg probably couldn't be in it because of money and budget and everything else, or maybe it didn't go with the story that they were trying to tell. But what came from that, as I look on YouTube and I see all those disgruntled faces watching the trailer, and I'm thinking, why can you not see what I am seeing, which is a kick-ass TV show that is edge and is not being treated as some sort of funny joke like Teen Titans Go. And it's not some sort of teenage yangst. But no, what the biggest problem, and I tested this on my page, was the character for Starfire. Starfire, an orange-looking sexy woman that doesn't seem to like clothes much. And we're living in a world where women should be respected and colour of skin and everything is equal, sort of thing. Now, we're not saying Starfire is a black woman, no. We're saying Starfire is an orange woman. But some people are calling people racist because I have no idea. Or maybe they're calling her racist because they can't seem to think that somebody who's black can't be turned to an orange woman and stuff like that. Or maybe they're complaining because the actress isn't good. Or, I don't know the actress myself, but what I saw in the trailer was fantastic. And it's got me hyped about it, even though I probably wouldn't see it for a year until it comes over to the UK and I subscribe to it. But again, people seem to put it down, and they get into a bad light. It shows DC fans in a bad light. The good thing about some of the fans is Zack Snyder's. There's a group fans of Zack Snyder that have started. I think it was a website for children with problems, like a helpline, bullying or something like that, in aid of, because of what happened to Zack Snyder's daughter. Now that is a great example for DC fans. We shouldn't rush in and judge a TV series before we've even seen it. We should watch it and then judge it. And not only just judge one episode, but judge a season. then after a season when it's had all those episodes to really convince us that it's good, then we should pass judgment. And what I was thinking about today was how good Batman v Superman was. And do you know, my little one moment in that film that really made it one of the best films for me was not the action or the storyline, but just one small bit in the movie that summed up the Batman and Superman relationship, and I would love to see something like that happen again. And so I'll explain to you why it was good. Here we go. So after they've made friends, and Batman realizes that he's been played. Batman promises to Superman that he will find Martha. He will help Martha and stuff like that. So Superman sort of flies off and agrees to it. He bumps into, Lex Luthor. Lex Luthor believing that he's got the upper hand and stuff, and everything's going, but then he gets a phone call. And Batman's on the line. And, instead of the person who's supposed to have killed Martha's mum, and Batman takes a mickey out of Lex, and it's Lex's voice and it's just that one icon. It's just that one. I was going to say iconic. It's not iconic, but it's just that one moment of team and effort, and that Lex Luthor thought he'd put these two people together, and the next thing Lex Luthor knows is Batman. Between Batman and Superman, they've just frotted his years of planning of getting these two to kill each other. Years of planning to put things in motion where in any such circumstance he will still have the upper hand, and it fell through because these two people. And that to me was one of the things that made that movie great for me, and I hope in time it becomes just as great. And it's thinking about that movie, and it's thinking about all these great stuff that's coming our way, and the streamlines and comics and movies still to come out, and we're thinking this is a great time to be a DC fan. So please put back your angst, right? Hold your release the Snyder Cut, which we all want. And just enjoy for what we've got, and just leave our negative comments against actors or actresses or TV shows. I mean, there's another one. TV shows. How many seasons are they going? Krypton's coming. Arrow's on his 5th, whatever season. Flash and DC Legends, they've all got their own wee ingredients to make those shows good. Black Lightning. Everything is happening in DC. So embrace it, everybody. And stop jumping on the hate wagon. Just because you don't like it doesn't mean everybody else should. Just be joyful that somebody does, and it's loving, and it's, people love it, and they're going to constantly, the more love that goes behind these things, the more likely they are to make more. So thank you. Thank you, DC, for making me look forward to whatever you bring out next. And I apologise on behalf of those other DC fans out there that are annoyed at those minority ones that somehow shine a dark light on our fan base. Thank you.